So my sister was dating this guy. They were always on the rocks. One time during a fight, he reported her for being suicidal, and she was taken to the hospital. Called me and said that she wasn't. They wouldn't release her. What do we do in such a situation?
Question, and we've had cases like that before, where exactly like you're mentioning, you have someone it's oftentimes a couple that got into an argument, and the boyfriend or the girlfriend wants to now make this phony claim that she's suicide. What it sounds like you're talking about is something in California that we call a 5150. It's a statute under the Welfare and Institutions Code. It's essentially a hold that allows the government to hold you in a mental institution for 72 hours to evaluate essentially two things. First, whether you're a harm to yourself, so whether you're suicidal,
Right.
or whether you're a harm to others, you pose a danger to others. One of the first things that I would tell your sister, obviously, is first try to calm down. Emotions are really high, I get that. The last thing you want to do is come off as angry or irate. You want to try to calm down. You want to try to find a lawyer who's dealt with these situations before, because we have handled cases where they were going to hold them for the full 72 hours, but because they called us, we were able to get them out within 24 hours. To get witnesses who could say, look, I know their history, they don't have any intent to harm anybody else. We can put that in a declaration. We can also get our medical experts, and we could insert ourselves and say, look, we have a right to have our a professional look at this person as well. There's a lot of avenues that we could take as attorneys to try to pressure these institutions to release them early, because otherwise, under the law, they have up to 72 hours to hold them. Sometimes, if it doesn't go well, even try to extend it for longer than 72 hours. So yes, we've seen some cases where after the first 72 hours has been in place, they've now tried to extend it for another 14 days. Try to extend it for 14 days. They usually give you an opportunity to try to oppose it in writing, or there's some time for you to file a motion for a certification review hearing. Essentially is what it is you're challenging the fact that they're holding you for so long. And we've handled those cases before. So I would say it's really important that she tries to remain calm, she contacts an attorney, and we can put forth the best arguments, the best narrative in place to get her out as soon as possible.